Hi there, Virgo. Welcome into your reading. So today we're talking about, well, anything actually that wants to come through. This could be about love, could be about career. It's just any important message that your guides have for you. We're going to see it and we're going to talk about it. So take that however it resonates. If you feel like it's talking more about career, take it that way. If you feel like it's talking more about love, take it that way. But let's get started here. Don't forget to smash the like button for me and to subscribe if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it. That is the easiest way for you to support me. And if you want to see more content of me, then that is definitely the thing to do. But let's get started. Let's pull some tarot so we can take a look at the most important message for you right now. I was actually, picking up on a daisy. And I was also then seeing the 10 of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles. So there is this feeling of rebirth. There is this feeling, because like daisies are a symbol of purity and innocence. And I don't know, there's this feeling of like a newborn, you know? But then the 10 of Swords, that is really heavy energy and really tough cycles ending and a lot of heartache. But the 9 of Pentacles, on the other hand, is independence and confidence and you being in a place where it's me, myself, and I love who I am. I'm even hearing that song. I believe it's actually called Me, Myself, and I. Me, Myself, and I, solo right until I die, something like that. I feel like there is something about like you're feeling really confident, or maybe that is what's coming up next. Like, don't worry, because this moment of transformation is happening for your highest good, and you are soon going to be feeling all the good, positive energy. Maybe you're already feeling it. And your guides are giving you that confirmation that yes, that cycle is over, and now you're able to be your most authentic, powerful self with a lot of independence, a lot of stability, a lot of prosperity as well, a lot of power, and I don't know, I keep hearing confidence. But yeah, so let's see here. Woo, okay. You may have, I really feel like you were going through it. What the heck is this? All right, so I do feel like this confidence thing, maybe it's something that is coming up next, because right now you could be a little bit in a frightened place where I feel like things have been quite heavy for you. We have the 10 of Wands, we have the 5 of Swords. I really feel like there was possibly a lot of toxicity and manipulation happening here. Maybe there was something about like you overworking, not taking care of your body. Maybe you've been sick a lot. I really feel like you're going through a massive spiritual upgrade. And when that happens, it is normal for our bodies to not be able to handle the energy, and so they get sick because they just need to release the energy somehow. Even, for example, yesterday, I am going through, and it's funny because I'm a Virgo, but I am going through a big transformation and a big end of a cycle. And last night, I got really nauseous, and I started throwing up. I didn't even have any food in my system, because I didn't throw up anything, but it was just like that release, that pent-up energy just needed to come out. And I threw up and I was okay, back to sleep, and now I'm great. And so I feel like there's this really big thing of, first of all, you may need to rest your body a little bit more, so just be conscious of that. But just know, especially with temperance here, like it's like the universe is using your body has a vessel for your energy to flow. And so it is normal that you feel a little bit more tired, especially with the eclipse season coming in and the Mercury retrograde. It is very normal for you to feel that way. But I definitely feel like the universe and your guides, God, whatever you believe in, I really feel like they're pushing you towards a new chapter, pushing you towards a new place. And that is happening because I do feel like you may have walked away from a very toxic situation here, especially with the 8 of Cups. Maybe that is what your guides are encouraging you to do. It's time to move on. It's time to let go of something here. And I'm also hearing forgiveness. Maybe it's time for you to forgive someone. And I always say this, forgiveness is never about the other person. Never. You're never forgiving the other person. You are forgiving. Well, I feel like you're forgiving. What I mean is that you're forgiving the past. You're forgiving the past version of them. The present version of you doesn't have to mean anything to you. Because whenever you're forgiving someone, you're forgiving people for yourself, for your peace of mind, for your happiness and tranquility. And so it is about understanding, okay, this happened, and trying to see it from a place of, if this person hurt me, it's because they were pretty hurt themselves. That is usually what happens. There's this saying like, hurt people, and healed people, heal people. And I feel like you're getting on this edge of you're becoming a healed healed person, so you can heal others, whatever way that comes from. But I definitely feel like you are going through a massive transformation, massive end of a cycle. And I really feel like it's almost like you are on the last step of it. And I feel like there is this big, like with this Nine of Swords, there is this big, I don't know, like, it's not necessarily forgiveness, but it's this release of emotion, release of energy that needs to happen. And I do feel like it could come from forgiving, if you need to write a letter to someone, or literally send them a message, but try to write a letter into forgiveness to someone that hurt you, possibly this past person, but also look into your beliefs around love, around career, around whatever that situation was. I feel like you have a really specific situation in mind, something that you're kind of going through at this moment, something that you're kind of releasing right now. And I feel like that is the situation that you may need to heal. Don't be afraid to look into like the past, but I feel like there's a specific situation that is like the tipping point for everything to change. I just feel like it's still lingering with you a little bit, and you may need to look into forgiveness, into limiting beliefs, into fears and insecurities that have come up through that. And I feel like once you do that work, you're really being able to lower your walls a little bit, just enough to let this beautiful new beginning come through. And we were talking about like, you were becoming a healed person, so you would heal others. And I feel like it could be that if this is about love, especially if it is about love, it could be that you're meeting someone and you're going to kind of help heal each other, right? You're going to be such a beautiful new beginning for each other that it's going to be very light-hearted and very fun and peaceful. Yeah, more than anything, peaceful. And there's almost this feeling with the Nine of Wands. You no longer have this thing of like having to look over your shoulder like, oh my God, am I going to get hurt? Because you're taking your power back and you're getting into that Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is also about trusting yourself. And whenever we're talking about like getting back into love, getting back into a situation, it's not really about trusting the situation, the person, the guides. There is a little bit of that, of course, but it all starts with you, trusting yourself to make the right decision. And I can bet you my whole ass that whatever you went through, it taught you so much that now you're not going to make that same mistake again. You're going to see the red flags. You're going to be maybe a bit more cautious, but not in the sense that you're stopping opportunities. You're just being cautious about them, right? You're taking one step at a time. Okay, let's see where this goes. You're being able to see things straight ahead and way further. It's like a person could be coming from 2 miles away, but you're already seeing, okay, I see a red flag there, you're out. That is trusting yourself. It's trusting yourself to see things. And again, I really feel like the situation that you've been through, all of this energy that you've been through, you're really learning a lot. And I feel the need to reassure you that don't worry, because you are not going to repeat the same the same mistake, which is not a mistake, it was just a lesson. But you are not going to repeat the same thing again. Okay? So we also have here Feather. Someone is undependable and insincere, and it's so beautiful how we have here as well Angel. Spiritual guidance for protection from harm. So I really feel like there is this feeling of you already know that this situation is not working out. You already know what you need to move away from. And you already know that it's undependable and sincere, whatever the case may be, and it's time to walk away. And your guides are really supporting you and are really helping you to move past this situation, okay? They're really supporting you to get into new chapters. We also have Hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally, which lines up really well with that thing of like treat your body nicely, take time to rest, right? So if you physically need to rest, don't be afraid to take a little vacation, take a few days off if you can. It could also be like taking a vacation mentally. So it's like taking control of the situation and taking the control over your peace of mind, over your mental health. You're no longer letting the situation kind of leave you into these restful restless nights, and not being able to sleep, always with anxiety and stress, and wondering like what is going to happen next. You're taking back control when you forgive and when you really let situations go. There's a card that fell to me. Oh goodness. Okay. There is a card that fell to the ground, which is March. So this could be a person born in March. That would be a Pisces or an Aries. It could also be a situation that happened in March. I would say like about 5 weeks ago, if that resonates. I actually don't know. But yeah, probably 5 weeks ago would be the beginning of March, I would say. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. But that could be a little, extra confirmation. It could also be that you started to realize this in March, and this is your confirmation that, that is exactly what you need to do. But we also have Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. There we go. It's like from your guide side, especially with Temperance coming through and everything, you are protected, okay? So I really feel like your guides are not really trying to give you another lesson. They now are really protecting you from energy that you already know is undependable, that you already know it's not good for you. They're protecting you from that energy. They're not going to show you that energy anymore in a sneaky way. If they do show you that energy is to see, hey, you were able to see the red flag. See, you should trust yourself because you've got this. You already know, right? And so I feel like the key here is not to trust other people, is to trust yourself. Okay, try to look into this situation and see what it has brought to you, what it has taught you. How have you grown? And what have you learned? What have you acknowledged in yourself, in other people? For example, in love, what did you find out that you don't want in a relationship? What did you find out that you don't want, like a habit that you don't want to have, a trait that, like the person that you don't want to be? And what did you find out that you do want to be, or that you do want in a relationship, right? You've probably learned a lot of those things, and it's time for you to acknowledge that growth and for you to acknowledge that understanding of yourself, okay? So, and I feel like that is what this card is talking about, your dreams into practical plan. I feel like it's like you already know what you want, you already know what you want, you already know what you don't want. You have to acknowledge that you know that. And I feel like that is what's lacking, because I feel like there's this constant fear of, but what if I'm wrong? What if I'm going to get hurt again, right? All of those things. And I really feel like you already know. Trust yourself. Trust yourself to know what is best for you, okay? We also have prosperity lies ahead. So if this is about career, don't worry, because you are definitely ending, I thought that it was the end of a tough cycle approaches, but your hard work is paying off. So if you have been working on a certain situation, if you have been working on ending cycles, that is definitely happening. But if you have been working on a situation, know that prosperity is quite close by, all right? You may actually, I know that sounds a little bit counterintuitive, but you may actually need to take a step back instead of putting even more effort, all right? But look at that, yeah, you're very close to achieving your goal. So whatever manifestation you want, whether that is love, a healthy, positive, long-term relationship, whether that is that prosperity and success, you are very close to achieving it. And the key here is no one, no other, but trusting yourself. And that requires practice, that requires patience, and more than anything, that requires the first step. And the first step right now, I feel like it's about acknowledging your growth and acknowledging your glow. I was going to say your glow, acknowledging your glow, acknowledging how far you've come. Okay? That is really important as well. So, my beautiful Virgo, this is what I have for you. I hope this message resonated, and I hope it was what you needed. Definitely let me know in the comments down below. I would really love to hear from you, but don't forget to smash the like button for me and to subscribe. Like I said in the beginning, that is the easiest way for you to support me. If you want to support me any further, you can definitely check out my pick a cards at the Parsoness Tarot. If you are a cusp, by the way, we don't have a lot of signs here, but we do have Sag coming through, we have Taurus, we also have some air, but yeah, if those signs mean anything to you, has extra confirmation, take it. But if you are a cusp, getting back to it, if you're a cusp or you'd like to know more about cusps, definitely check out my other channel, the Sunny Virgo, and you can get a private reading with me, and that is going to be down below in the description box. You'll also find my Patreon there, where we have self-care content and twin flame readings, okay? So with that being said, I love it very much. I wish you the best, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.